Sorry, Lyric from back. What were you prattling on about? Alright, cool. Let's stop the end of the world because it's interesting to you or whatever. So, she's the fourth ambition, right? Can we all agree on that? She, like, there was... If I remember right from the previous stuff, we never did find a fourth ambition. And as obvious as a mask hiding a appearance seems to be, the fact that it also hides some memory of her, I think makes it more likely to be a character we've never seen before that we just know the role of. Because then we're like, oh, this is why nobody knew who the fourth ambition was. Oh, another thing. I looked it up. They didn't add a new companion in this DLC, which leads me to think they kind of abandoned the idea of the companions as additional, you know, gaining additional companions in each new DLC, which is kind of what the system was teed up as, and I'm kind of disappointed about that. That's why I waited so long to edit this video together, you see, because now I can say, don't worry, there's 2 new companions in High Isle. That's definitely why it took that long.
Search the cave, Master. A mortal died nearby. I smell magic, too. Dark and strange.
I do not take orders from a Daedrat.
Okay, I like that nobody challenges him on that. It's just like, okay, I guess he's just not going to do anything.
Meanwhile, the trained ones die.
I thought Jermora can't die.
Normally we cannot.
Oh ho ho.
But with our essence trained, nothing remains to return to oblivion. Nothing to reform.
Feeling
You
scared?
need to know.
So we have nothing? Nothing I can investigate. No one I can interrogate. I am disappointed, mortal.
Oh.
Now I must start all over again.
I'm not little mortal anymore. She really is angry.
Sister Seldina bore a child to Emperor Morika because she thought Mehrunes Dagon told her to? That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, that child's probably you, by the way.
Right, a daughter. I suppose she'd be Emperor Leovik's half-sister. Have you heard of anyone coming forward with such a claim? I'm not totally current on happenings in Tamriel, but even in Fargrave we hear rumors.
Gee.
Come on, we should keep searching.
I wonder, could it be her? That's so fucking obvious. The writing in ESO kind of assumes the player's a dumbass sometimes.
You must know the truth. You are the daughter of Emperor Morikar, and I am your mother.
What? No way.
We will finish your training here.
That's crazy.
Do not disappoint me.
Didn't see that coming. So Mehrunes Dagon doesn't just want destruction for destruction's sake, he wants to destroy the world so that it can be remade, hence the revolution and change aspects of him. Well, okay, that's slightly different. I approve. I forgot they added this in this update. You can turn combat music off. I'm gonna change it to boss music only for a while and see how I prefer it, because let's be honest, the combat music in this game is not good. It's just... Also, Miri, I'm sorry, but I'm changing your reactions to infrequent because it's starting to grate. Starting to grate just a little bit.
You eliminated Sister Seldina and served up Morikar's heir on a silver platter.
Wait, no. That's not what I meant to do.
Blood will fuel my perfected cataclysm.
Give her back.
With it, I shall conquer Fargrave for Mehrunes Dagon.
No, you know, like most ESO's DLC stories I found, at least the main stories, it gets better in the second half. It starts off like quite dull because it's just like, okay, who are these people? What are they planning? I feel like the gathering information part of main story quests for this game is really dull, but when you finally know what's going on, it can get interesting.
Come back to Fargrave with me. Your life is short enough. Why risk it on this fool's errand? I can promise that our association would be mutually satisfying.
I need to save Yank,
Oh, I was only having a bit of fun. You are so deliciously stoic.
I gave Lord Dagon my unstinting loyalty. But where was his loyalty to me?
Good question.
We should go, Master.
Aerox, I'm glad you're putting yourself first. You know, it's best not to let your boss and your job come before you.
The magic is released. Get ready, Daedrat. Your final flight is about to begin.
Behold the wrath of Aerox the Mutilator.
Oh damn.
Behold your doom.
Look at him go. Aerox, I'm so proud of you.
Aerox has returned. Run!
What a big boy.
We need to destroy the Cataclysm so they can't create any more of those abominable incarnates.
I like how it's a tiny hammer to break that massive orb.
I remember you, little one. Morikar's whelp. I have plans for you.
Hi, Dagon.
Your companions, however, are a momentary nuisance. I shall destroy them.
Fall back! We cannot fight Mehrunes Dagon.
We can try.
Hang on! I'll get us out of here!
Aww. You guys do know I beat up Molag Bal, right? Can you tell me what exactly you learned, Lyranth? You've been pretty vague about that, unless you're just a tsundere piece of trash that actually does care about mortals.
You have served me well, and I have a certain fondness for you, mortal. But do not presume that we are friends. Dremora have no need of such things. And I will not share my secrets with you. They are mine, and mine alone.
Tsundere trash it is, then.
Let us talk of other things. Mehrunes Dagon is still a threat to your world, mortal, and there are things I still wish to learn. Will you aid me again?
I will as soon as I get my achievement. There it is. Lyranth, I will help you post-haste.
I also want to know why Dagon is interested in the Anchorite.
Oh jeez, could it be because the Anchorite is obviously the fourth ambition?
Crack Dacorns, this place is amazing.
Hi Everly.
Hey friend, good to see you.
How have you been?
Meet me at the House of Whims. It's time to explore the Anchorite's memories.
Lyranth, the House of Whims is literally down the street. How lazy are you? I mean, I guess we already saw her not using stairs, so this is nothing in comparison. Emperor Leovic?
Did you hear that? It sounded like it came from the furnace.
Yeah, did you read the fucking subtitle of who it belonged to?
Before I could do more, the usurper murdered me. And how did Mehrunes Dagon reward me? By locking me away in a block of metal. And the secret of the Longhouse Emperors died with me.
I mean, we've got Leovic right here, right? Couldn't we just ask him who the fourth ambition is? And then he would point to the Anchorite and be like, her, duh.
Why have you brought her here? You cannot let her fall into the hands of Mehrunes Dagon. He reneged on his promise to us. I see no reason to keep our part of the bargain now. You did not know? The girl is one of the 4 ambitions of Mehrunes Dagon.
What?
But she's
No
not like the
way!
other 3.
That's crazy!
I
Who
made
could
a
have
few
seen this
modifications
coming?
of my...
Wanted a weapon? Then taste my power!
Oh, Sombrin. Why?
Sombrin, buddy. Are you being like, oh, I'm the dark ambition?
Hey, friend. We better talk.
Yeah, in a minute, Everly.
I'm worried about him.
Here's our character being dense again. What was that about a strange book? The fucking Mysterium Xarxes Brakosh, the one that he left with in the previous DLC. Do I have a memory of a fucking snail?
Sombrin's always been passionate, but since Destron died, his rage has been growing, and the frustration and desperation makes that rage harder, sharper. And what he just did...
Have you talked to Sombrin about any of this? Not that you need to, because he's standing right next to you.
That's why the map didn't make sense. It wasn't a map of Tamriel. It's the Deadlands. All right, my friend. Let's
Wasn't
go
that
see what
obvious?
we can find at the Isle of Joys. Mehrunes Dagon
Wait.
could move against us at any moment.
Everly's got a map of the Deadlands and she's going, where's Vardenfell on this thing?
Something about Sombrin was off. I don't remember him being so quick to anger back in Blackwood.
Something about him was off. Could it be that he was exuding obvious villainistic tendencies? This game, I've mentioned it already recently, but it treats you like a child and I'm not a fan. Isle of Joys. Where's the fucking Isle of Joys then?
I'll meet you at the Isle of Joys.
Okay, you'll meet me at the Isle of Joys. Where's the fucking Isle of Joys? Is this Tamriel? Is the Isle of Joys over here? Okay. Is that Mehrunes Dagon? Hey Everly, is that... That should be a concern, right? Is this Tamriel? Sorry, okay, I'll stop. So, okay, here's a thought. I think the next DLC I do, I'm gonna take a new character through it. I've been enjoying the idea of like Brakosh does everything on Brakosh, and maybe I will still race him through things as like a second playthrough. But I don't know, man. Like I think I'm losing something in enjoying the game when I'm just like this god who destroys people super easily, and I don't have like skills to unlock and class to learn, you know?
Hey, there's an indentation on the lock. See if the ring fits in there.
Okay, Everly, I will see if the ring fits in there. While the chest is open.
Sombren has turned to Mehrunes Dagon, and he plans to take Kalia and the Anchorite with him.
What?
We must
No
stop
way.
him.
He's turned? I didn't see that coming. What do you mean Sombren has turned to Mehrunes Dagon? For fuck's sake.
How clear must I make it, little mortal? He
It
has
wouldn't be so
Kalia
bad if
and
they
the
didn't
Anchorite and is
immediately berate
attempting
you
to
every
force
time
them
you
to
said
go
the
with
stupid thing afterwards.
I did not expect Sombren to turn against
Didn't
us.
you?
Or for him to try to take the power of the remaining ambitions.
That's crazy.
He now possesses the power of Destron and Kalia as well as his own. If he hands that power to Dagon, neither of us will like the results.
I just want to throw in here, I do tend to like the side quests, but for some reason the main quest lines lately have just been, like, kind of obtuse. And I am enjoying myself, I promise.
The Egonimic can be used to weaken Dagon, to compel him back to oblivion should the need to
That's
do
the fifth
so
time I've heard
arise.
that now, so clearly
All
that's gonna
four
happen.
parts of the Egonimic must be used to even attempt this course of action.
And I'll be right by your side when we face Sombren.
I do like that they brought everyone from the Blackwood DLC to come help us face Mehrunes Dagon. I do wonder if they would all be here if I hadn't done their respective side quests. But then there's a lot of dialogue about, yeah, we got so many people. I think it'd be awkward if she opened a portal and like one person came out and they were like, yeah, we got so many people.
Even facing terrible and certain death, your allies come. You have built this army. Now you must lead it to glory. My whiskers quiver in anticipation of the coming battle.
Do you think we stand a chance?
Oh, not at all. But the attempt will be glorious.
You should throw dice for gold. Interested?
What? Dice for gold? Now? Fuck, dude. Read the room.
Did you expect to battle my legions?
Foolish mortals!
I have already won.
Can we just appreciate the fact that they were like, we've accumulated this army of all of the characters of Blackwood that you've helped along the way and it's going to be a big charge, and oh, never mind, he teleported everyone else away and it's just you versus Sombren. Oh, okay. My issue with Sombren here though, right? While his betrayal wasn't inevitable and obvious, they've not actually explored his motivations for it. Like, why does he want to give Nern to Mehrunes Dagon? He just does now. I don't know, I think he said some stuff in the previous quest about it being the only way or whatever, so maybe he'll like inevitably turn back or something, but I don't fucking know anymore.
More beasts incoming.
Red ball incoming.
Tell me, are your people prepared for your death?
Probably.
I'm the one you want, right? Come and get me!
Anchorite, no, that's not the plan.
Have you come to fulfill your purpose?
Oh my god, did he just fucking... Did she go splat? I wasn't really looking. Do it again.
I will savor your dying breaths.
Oh no, she's alright.
I choose my own path!
Ha! Right in the face. Hi, Sombren. I have no reason to be more powerful than you, but let's fucking go. I'm gonna do it anyway because I'm the main character. So, I had to go AFK for several minutes during the final fight.
Use the Egonimic against Mehrunes Dagon!
How am I still alive? I had to go AFK on short notice in the middle of this boss fight.
Use the Egonimic against Dagon!
Oh. That would be why. Still, Dagon can't kill me even when I'm AFK, lol. His laser beams from his eyes don't line up to his eyes. God damn it. How could I have foreseen this?
Pitiful mortal.
Yes, I'm very pitiful. Look how pitiful I'm for you. My thoughts exactly.
Feel my fury.
Well, he's dead, I guess.
I'll pull the Egonimic from him! Use it against Dagon!
That's how you feel about it.
Getting good
at this. Oh, I probably should have preferred that.
Very... Getting good at what? Killing Daedric princes? Yeah, same. I wondered if you'd say that. Uh-huh. You sure look it. Oh, you're Thanos? No. God, he was so by the books, cheesy big demon villain.
It feels like my head is going to burst.
Then I shall relieve you of it, Anchorite.
Oh no, Lyranth is inevitably betraying us.
What are you doing?
Who could have seen that coming?
You have done well, mortals. Your realm is safe.
After all this, I thought she
I
really
consider
cared
our
about
venture
us.
together a success, but we must part ways.
You mean the Jamora was in it for
That
power
portal
this
will
entire
take you
time?
back to Wretched Spine.
What?
The power of the ambitions. She took it all. But the ego Nimic worked. We defeated Dagon. We really did it.
We did. Now we have a superpower Lyranth. That's gonna prop some fan art. So yeah, if you couldn't tell, I wasn't exactly enthralled by Deadlands' story in the end. There were a couple parts to it which were interesting, but overall it just felt so by the books. It just, like, especially when it's like, oh, what are we going to do with Mehrunes Dagon this time? Because we've seen what he does in Oblivion. There's all these other aspects to him we haven't seen. Are we going to see them? No, he's just going to be Red Molag Bal.
You did it! You banished Mehrunes Dagon and saved Tamriel.
I did it.
How does it feel being a big hero and all that? None of this would have been possible without you, you know. You were right there from the very beginning.
I like to think Brakosh is just like, kind of same as me right now, like, yep, I did it. I saved the world again. I think I'm going to let someone else take care of the next one.
What we learned from the Longhouse Emperors was that it would effectively banish him from Nerd.
Actually, that's interesting what she just said. You would expect him to turn back up here, but it's possible he could reform anywhere in Oblivion. What if he reformed in the same place as Molag Bal, and there's just going to be a DLC down the road where we have to deal with the Daedric princes we've defeated? Not anytime soon, I hope. I'm a bit sick of Daedric princes at the minute. By the way, this settlement here, they kind of touted it as being a big deal in the preview, but I've literally never been here. I've only been to Lyranth's tent and back. I've had no reason to come into here during the main story. I'm sure there's side quests to do here, but still, it's a bit weird. I've learned nothing about this place. Where you walk next, no mortal or Daedra has ventured? Is it the fucking afterlife? What's it called in this universe? Orbis? Is that it? I forget. You know, like the not the ethereal sea. That's fucking Final Fantasy. You know what I mean. I was talking about Aetherius. Okay. That little breadcrumb I am interested in. I want to see what happens to Lyranth in a future DLC. Maybe not anytime soon, but I suspect she's going to the oh, fucking god. Yeah, Orbis is the name of the world or the universe, isn't it? Nirn is the world, Orbis is the universe. But yeah, I think that's where she's going.
Now, there's one person who's been in this fight since the start of it, and I want to make sure they get their due. Take a bow, you. Blackwood deserves to celebrate its hero.
The name Artan Califrax is perfect. Sometimes I come up with names and they're perfect, like Tamara Seraphord in Final Fantasy XIV, or Venestri Voidheart in this account on Elder Scrolls Online. These names, sometimes, man. And Artan is like a proper Bosma name. It's one of the ones that is listed. I didn't see it was listed until I'd already come up with it. But fuck it, we can have a listed name. I don't have to make it 100,000% unique. The last name makes it unique too. This is Artan Califrax. He's going to be my mage, frickin' warden. Also, I think I'm just going to go with a skill advisor one until I hit level 50. Because I've tried doing builds before level 50, and it's just a pain in the ass. There's also builds available on Alcast for like a leveling build that you can change later, but honestly, I might as well just do Warden Initiate until I get to level 50 and then I'll change everything. Actually, fuck it, let's go Beast Caller. That's probably better. I plan for Arten Califrix to be my Vardenfell character. Vardenfell is the next DLC after Orsinium that I haven't done on this account. So that's going to be fun to do. What I've learned from Blackwood is that I need to start diversifying my characters and play new DLC on new characters to kind of get the most amount of enjoyment out of this game. I've never really played a proper Bosmer. My Murderer on PC was a Bosmer, but that counts more as a Murderer character than anything. And also, I like the idea of him being this grizzled, like, kind of older character, maybe middle-aged, who's more of a woodsy type kind of guy. Oh, I forgot to give him a beard. Oh well. He's a well-shaved woodsy type, okay? Yeah, see, this is more like it, right? Like, I'd kill these guys in 2 seconds as Brakosh. But here it's like actual gameplay. Yeah, I've been doing this wrong for ages. You know what's funny is I haven't been here on console yet. And I remember being here on PC and it would always make my PC lag. And I was kind of expecting that running through here, just like subconsciously, and I just realised that obviously no. It's a nice crisp 60 frames a second, because of course it is. By the way, I think it's safe to say out of all the DLCs, because I have played all of them except maybe Imperial City, I think it's safe to say Morrowind is my favourite one. It really makes me feel like I know Morrowind, like the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind, without having played that game in its badly aged format, because it is difficult to go back to that game. I have tried, but this really feels like an amazing modern adaptation of it. Oh, that's right, I can assign champion points even before I'm max level. I forgot about that. I might just do craft stuff and none of the actual fitness and welfare, because again, the whole point is I don't want to be killing enemies in 2 seconds. It's boring. Die and give me your gamer score. You can go dum-ba-dum-ga-jum, because it's like a rare achievement, probably. What the fuck have I missed? I've done all the group events as well, so literally what the fuck am I missing? Okay, so I've looked it up, and this is basically what I needed to get for the Xbox achievement. Some people on True Achievements have said that it hasn't popped for them until like 10 hours later, so look out for that clip. 3 videos from now, I guess. Oh, he's playing Elder Scrolls! I see your game, bro! Fuck, I just got an achievement. Oh my god, Daggerfall Covenant Conqueror. I've been waiting for that achievement to pop for fucking months. Where have you